Hello, everybody. Welcome to our chill and chat stream where we're just going to hang out and talk about whatever is on our minds. And I'm going to clean my office because it desperately needs it. Last time in our cleaning chill and chat, we cleaned my office desk over here, which is still fairly, let me get my, still pretty clean. There we go. So it's pretty organized. I've got a little bit of papers on top that need to be organized. And I added this shelf, so we've got some more space. But now that's clean, but still clean. But sorry. But now we've got all of this here. Everything is piling up. Hi again, Justin. Hello, part 2. Yeah, everything's piling up and I've got a bunch of garbage. I also want to clean the bottom, like the wheels on this chair, because they're so dirty and they like scratch on the floor and it drives me insane. So we're gonna clean that with some rubbing alcohol. Okay, so I've got, it says Febreze, but really it's vinegar and water. Hey Casey, House Lorebridge, welcome. And we've got some paper towels. Ooh, so nice. Our rubbing alcohol to clean the bottom of the wheels, which hopefully it doesn't actually like eat away at the plastic. Hope everyone is having a good day. I hope you're having a great day, Casey. It is only 11:30 in the morning here, so my day is, well, I got up at 8, but my day hasn't gone too much done yet. I did work this morning. I'm technically working right now for our business, but part of my job is cleaning our office, so we have a nice, clean, organized space. We've got some cotton pads, and that's the extent of what we need to clean, or at least what I use to clean. Vinegar and water, paper towels. I don't usually clean anything other than my bong with rubbing alcohol, but yeah, I'm not too crazy on a whole bunch of chemicals and stuff. I don't really use bleach or anything like that. Here is some useless combinations that don't mean anything. E plus E plus E plus E plus E plus E plus equals E. You do you, Justin. I'm technically working as well. I work from home. Nice, Casey. Me too. I had someone say, "Call me when you get in the morning," the other day. Like, I get in at 7:30, and I was like, "Yeah, I get in at 8." I wake up at 8, and then I turn my phone on loud, and then I get up at like 8:30. It's a great life we live. Hey, Big Bad Parks! Parker in the house. I'm so happy to see you. I don't know what time it is for you. It must be the evening for you now. It is going well, Parker. I hope everything's going well with you guys too. You guys, my sound's all right this time, right? I know we were having some sound issues last time where my sound went to my camera headset. Oh, I think I did the same thing too. But I don't really have any other sounds. It's 7:35 p.m. Nice. Okay. Did I mess that up? Is that better, or did I ruin it? I'm so bad with technology. Yeah, I think I went to my camera again. I should have checked that before. I spent so much time just trying to make the screen pretty. I didn't even think about sound. Doi. Uh, So you guys can hear me better now? Or can you not hear me at all? Because knowing me, that would happen. I just don't want the sound coming, like the microphone set for camera, because once we start cleaning and moving around, it's gonna be loud. Hey, Sun TV Major. Welcome. Yeah, sounds perfect. Okay. I hope it's set to my headset now. Okay. When I mute my headset, does it mute for you guys now? Just to make sure that it's not set to that. So, la. Did it mute there? Yes, it muted. Okay, awesome. Perfect. We're good. Okay. So, what's everyone's plans for today? I'll just start. Got all this stuff for backs, sore backs, like everywhere. So I've got to go put this in the spot where all the back stuff go. So we'll make a pile. That's the thing we're gonna do. You're gonna rest, Santivia? Oh, Jack, welcome. Um, there's all these like random things I keep finding, and I'm like, oh, this goes to something, but like what? Like this. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's obviously like the bottom. It's like a foot of something, or it like, goes in something, and then so that it has like a plastic bottom to it. For what? For what? Maybe today we will find out. Stay tuned. Hey, Lightning Farron. So my people here. Desk, leg, foot. Potentially. No, the desk is all round feet. Yeah, that one's all round feet, and the other one doesn't have feet. It's a wooden desk. Well, it's got feet. Or does it not have feet because it's just wood? Do the feet count as wood? Who knows? The mystery of the foot. Yeah, we will find out one day. Or eventually it'll get thrown out and then we'll find what it's supposed to go for one day. I do that sometimes too. Hi, Jack. Oh, such a good cleaning job. Already off to such a good start. If Milt was here, I'm sure he would make fun of me. Say, wow, this cleaning job is just as good as your puzzle making skills. Which is all over here too, which we should figure out what we're gonna do with this puzzle. You're a bit out of it today. I feel you. Message. Any reason in particular, Santivia, that you want to talk about, or are you just having an off day? All these little mini freaking Halloween chocolate bar wrappers. Here's the coffee crisp one. They were talking about this the other day in LMR and Linda. Of course, it's got cat hair stuck to it. LMR and Linda's stream. I didn't know that this was just Canadian. Jack, it's literally like the stuff I'm cleaning right now, though. Of course. He's like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here, because this is where all your attention is, and I want it. Just coffees and crisps. Yeah, if I had an actual bar here, I could show you what it was like, but my boyfriend ate them all. Okay, so we got all those in the garbage. So all my papers that go for business. We can organize that after. Ugh. Why is everything so hard today? So I'm just gonna organize this, and we can just chat in the chat. That's a thing. Okay. Let's move this a little bit more that way. Want to see something? Sure, Justin. As long as it's appropriate. guys want to see my awesome vinyl that I bought? I pre-ordered this vinyl from like my favorite band, and then the album kept getting pushed of its release date. So I was like, oh well, eventually I want to get a record player. So I'll get it before this actually ends up coming out. Um, and then COVID and stuff happened, and I'm like, I don't really have extra funds to buy a record player right now. So now I just have this beautiful vinyl and no way to listen to it other than like, Apple Music. But no way to listen to this vinyl. But it's so pretty. You have to see. So this is it. Notes on a Conditional Form by the 1975. Here's the back. Ooh, so nice. Not used to my camera being there. Okay. Oh. I can't see. Boop. Boop. No. Over my face. So beautiful. Just wait. Just wait. Ooh. Gosh. Most satisfying like unboxing ever. It's not actually an unboxing since I've already actually opened this. You guys ready for this beauty? Let's turn my light off actually. Ooh, watch how it glows. Oh, so nice. I love it. Oh, put my Jason mask behind it. Oh, I wanted to look like Jason was there. Hello. I'm such a weirdo today. I'm so sorry, everybody. But isn't that so beautiful? It's neon. I love it. The main reason is my mother. To be honest, I've been busy and stressed helping her prepare to travel to her brother's funeral. Oh man. Like travel by airplane? I put her on a plane out of here early this morning, Casey, and have been sleeping off and on all day. Oh man, that is stressful to be on a plane, stressful to go to a funeral for your brother. I'm so sorry, Santivia. How far does she have to go? Come on, go back. Go back. Ooh. Now I just gotta get my father out of here. Where's he gonna go? Where do you want him to go? Funeral is in Alabama. Oh, okay. I don't know how long plane rides take, but that's a decent ways, I would assume. I am really bad with US geography, but Alabama's in the south and you are in the north. I don't know where it is in the south, if it's just below you or if it's in the middle or it's on the west coast. But I can imagine the plane ride will still be a decent amount of time though, which is worrisome. Okay. Oh, there's a chip here. Where's my garbage? Oh, I can see what you said, Justin, when I go to the actual studio, YouTube studio. Oh, okay, it says font. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm in New York. The plane ride is approximately 4 hours with one stop, or 14 hours by car if you drive straight through. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So is Alabama in like the middle south, or like just below you south, or is it like west south? I don't know where Alabama is. I guess I have a map somewhere. Here we go. Okay. This is happening. Oh, see you later, Justin. Hey, Sasuke. I'm just looking at a map of the US. Okay, Alabama. Where are you at? Oh, I thought I'd be able to find that a lot quicker. Oh, man. This is not looking good. Okay. Alabama. Guys, I'm so lost. Don't ever do a drive or like what's it called? A road trip with me throughout the US. I can't even find. I would have thought it would have been over here. Like around like Texas. Alabama. Oh, maybe it's because it's not showing me states, it's only showing me cities. Alabama is a state, right? So what's the city in Alabama? It's on the Gulf just west of Florida Panhandle. Okay, so that's Texas, Jackson. That's Tennessee, right? Jackson's Tennessee. What's the city? Just below us, south on the Florida border. Oh my gosh, do I not know what city like goes in Alabama? Jacksonville is is Florida, I guess. Jackson. Guys. Birmingham, Little Rock, Memphis, Tennessee. Wow. I need to learn some US geography, everybody. Jackson is Mississippi. I kind of thought that when I said that, and then I was like, no, Mississippi is a river. That's not a place. Um, Birmingham is in Alabama. Okay. So it's next to Tennessee. It's also a river. Thanks, Sasuke. Yeah, I've only been to New York. Um, what's that place called? New Jersey. Bridgeport would kill me for that. And Florida. Like the plane stopped in Philadelphia, so I've technically been in that airport, but oh man, I'm starting to get so hungry. Nobody talk about food. I don't think I belong in the South. Florida was actually like really nice. Like I thought people were gonna be like Florida people. But everyone was really sweet. I actually liked the people a lot. New York, not so much. It was ridiculous. I didn't know a place could exist where people could be like that rude. What part of Florida, Cat? Where's that map? We flew in and we kind of were a little bit more north, I think, and then we drove down. I'd have to actually look at it. And then we went to like wherever Disney is. We went to Universal. Um, my grandmother goes to Florida every winter, so we went and saw her. It's my stepmom. Where am I? Oh my God, I'm in Canada. I have issues, you guys. Okay, so oh no, we flew in, I guess, south because we would have flown into Miami and we would have drove north up to Tampa and Orlando. Yeah. Florida has a mix of everyone from lots of states. Yeah, exactly. Santivia. And I really enjoyed them. People were pretty nice. I lived in Florida and live in New York. New Yorkers can be very nice. Yeah, I didn't have very good experiences there. At one point, like I was walking down the street and a 4-year-old like pushed me out of the way. It was just like shoved me aside because I was like walking in the way. I was just like, what? And then we went to like the Nike store at Times Square, and my friend was around a school trip. My friend really wanted a pair of shoes. Like we stood around for like half an hour, like maybe an hour, just waiting for somebody to serve her. And then eventually, like this guy's just like standing there at a counter. So she goes up to him like, "Hi, like, can I like see a pair of these shoes?" And the guy turned around and just like gave us looks of absolute disgust and was just like, "You don't come to us, we come to you." And so we left. I was like, you would never see that. I in Canada. I don't know. Not like that. Like, people have bad days where you go and like, people can be jerks, but like not in like such an aggressive, like as if it's store policy that I don't know, to be like that. It was intense and I wasn't there for it. But I loved the shopping as it seemed so cheap. 4-year-olds need to be pushed first. 4-year-olds don't count. Yeah, well, you don't have 4-year-olds pushing people out of the way in Canada. So how does it not count? If our 4-year-olds would never do that, like they're kids, like every age group that we came in part like that we came in contact with for the week that we were there, just other than tourists that were obvious tourists, were just super aggressive. And like I understand it, I hate tourists. Like tourists are super annoying, but like I don't know. It's, I would never be that rude. Kids don't know half the time. Well, Canadian kids know all the time. Um, if you went to somewhere not in Times Square, it would have been less overwhelming. Yeah, we stayed in Jersey, and then we just bus into Times Square. What makes that? What made that noise? Oh my gosh. What's making a noise? What's going on? Oh, okay. I got an email. It just didn't pop up yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Okay, on to that. I've always avoided Times Square. It's just tourists. Yeah, I don't like people, like a lot of people. It's too much for me. I like quiet. As you could tell by the photo on the screen, like that's where I live. There's just nothing. Just nothingness. Um, I got no problem pushing a little kid out of my way. Love it's on TV. Oh, okay. Let me clean a little bit too. You guys chat a bit. My manual for my car. I'm one of those weirdos that likes to read things like that. Suburbs would be overwhelming by comparison. Yeah, I lived in a city, suburb. I've lived in all kinds of places like that. And yeah, I don't know. I think suburb is probably like this isn't a suburb really here. It's kind of, I don't know, everyone's close together like a suburb, but we're the only town, right? Everything else is 4 hours away from us, really, more or less. Okay, let's just get all these papers into a pile, and then I'll organize it. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. You said you lived in Montreal at some point, right? One of my favorite places. What color is your car? It's black. Kids love me. Um, yeah, I was born in Montreal and I lived in Quebec itself for 15 years. I lived in Ontario for 10 years and BC now for 4.5 years. I think yeah, that makes sense. I'm 29. That math checks out. I don't know where to keep my ocarina. It's probably going to start getting a lot of dust on the inside, so I don't play it enough. But yeah, before I moved here, I had moved back to Montreal in the city for 6 years. So, yeah, ocarina. Yeah, I love this. A friend of mine gave me this for my birthday years ago. I don't know how it would sound on here. I don't know what copyright allows. If you just do random notes, then they can't say it's copyright, I hope. Oh my gosh, so many little papers, so many things. Won't mention Montreal's food as I'm also hungry. Oh, here's my Fitbit charger. I was wondering where that was. Ooh, let's put it to the side over here with the random leg, the mystery of the random leg pile. My friend from work used to love to go to Montreal, but French is his first language. Yeah, it's a little different. I don't know. I've never really been a tourist there, right? So I don't know what the experience really is, but I've just heard a lot of bad things and like being that I obviously my first language is English, I've seen a lot of hate myself from francophones. So I would assume that a tourist coming in not speaking any French at all would have that problem. But because my first language wasn't French, I had a lot of issues. Even when I'd be like, my French friends would be talking in English. Like we've had some people come up to us, like in the gay village, and just scream at us saying that this is Quebec. We speak French in Quebec, and they all speak French, but they're just talking in English because I don't know, I don't know. People suck. I only know un petit peu de français, and Montreal was fine. Yeah. Uh, wonder what this goes for. This looks like it might be for my boyfriend's knockoff Apple Watch thing. So probably doesn't need that. Let's do it, put it in the garbage. Got the good old Rubik's Cube. Do that while we talk. He speaks French to me and I reply, parlez-vous what? Parlez-vous say what? Which is basically just like, Say what? I went to Quebec City too, and if I had left the tourist zones, I think French would have been more helpful there. Yeah, it's pretty French there. That was super beautiful. What was super beautiful? Oh, just Quebec City in general. I've actually never been to Quebec City. Um, it's pretty far from Montreal. Most people do it in school trips, but I just never did. I hear great things about it though. It's basically just like a bigger version of old Montreal, which is just beautiful. I love it. The old port. Took a day trip there while I was in Montreal for the week. You took a day trip to Quebec City? How far is Quebec City from Montreal? Like back in the day, distance used to mean so much more. Or they, okay, that didn't make sense. Distance was completely different concept for me back in the day. It was a 2.5-hour bus ride each way. Okay, so see, like back when I lived there, a 2.5 bus hour, like that bus ride is, I don't know, it was a lot. Like even just from Montreal to Ottawa is like 3 hours. And from to Toronto is like, 6 or 7 hours away. So the thought of like going to Toronto is just like so far. Going to Ottawa, like you sometimes do that in a day trip, but it's like, 3 hours there, 3 hours back. It's a long day. So back then, distance was so extreme to me. Like 2.5 is not that bad. It's less than going to Ottawa. I didn't realize it was that close. I thought it was more 3 or 4 hours away. Um, but now that I live here, you guys know I'm 4 hour drive away from like closest bank, pharmacy, like anything. So we do that in a day. We go and get a big amount of groceries. Before we had our business where we actually do that for our business, but we'd go in the morning, drive 4 hours and get to Walmart, do our shopping and drive 4 hours home. So it's just 8 hours just of leaving the places. That doesn't even count with all the shopping and stuff we have to do. We do that in a day. So it's crazy to think now that like 8 hours driving is nothing compared to back then where like that would just be insane. Like that would be like a once a year trip to go somewhere. Have a good rest of the day, all. I'm going to take the tiny human outside to play. Have fun, Casey. That sounds fun. I hope the weather's nice. Oh yeah, now 2 hours, nothing for you. Exactly. Um, so yeah, I hate being in the car though. I don't like. I have crazy car anxiety and phobia. Obviously, like when I'm in the passenger seat, it's a little bit better. If I'm driving, it's like, no, it's just not gonna happen. I tried to get my driving license like, recently-ish. And then I had my learner's driver's license for 4 years. Or yeah, no, for like 3-ish years, and then I decided to finally take the driver's test. And then I failed, and I haven't driven a single time since, and that was September 2019. Oops. Yeah, I want to learn to drive because I don't want to be such a burden to my partner, but um, it's too much. I just can't. Do you have to parallel park to get your license there? I did it in Florida. My relatives make fun of me for it. Yeah, I had to. I didn't know if I was gonna have to or not because there's not a place for us to parallel park here because there's no traffic, right? So I was like, oh, they won't ask me. So to be honest, the 3 years I had my learner's license, I didn't practice to parallel park one single time. So I had to do it on my friggin' driver's test. And they made me do it on like the main street, which like, yeah, we don't have we don't have much traffic or anything, right? So like there wasn't actually cars there, so they just wanted me to back up behind one car. So there was one car parked on the street, and I had to parallel park behind that car and pretend there was another car behind it. Um, and I I went to do it for like the first time ever in my driver's test, and I studied the book, so I knew that like how to do it. Like the action, but I'd never actually done it, so I had no muscle memory of it. So the first time I did it, it wasn't so bad, but it wasn't that good. So she's like, okay, like do it again. So I pull out again, but then as I go to turn in, like this, we have, logging trucks and ore trucks and like these giant, massive trucks filled with stuff, and they're going down our main street, and I'm like, I can't, like, there's not enough time for me to do it. And I just started to panic. It was, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. So I had to like go down the road and turn around and come back and try again on another car. Anyways, sorry for that. Blah. Hi, Sean Prasad. New cars do it for you now. Oh. I'll just wait until cars just drive me. Just drive me there completely. I know it's bad. Like I should just get over it, but I don't know, there's something I can't. And I've never been in an accident. Like my mom used to drive me crazy when she'd drive when I was a kid, because she'd like be driving with her knee, putting on her mascara, and like would never focus on the road, and it gave me so much driving anxiety. But my mom never got into an accident, so it would make sense that if my mom did that and we got into an accident, like we got into like a bumper kind of thing one time, but other than that, you'd think that that would give me driving phobia, but that never happened. I don't know. I don't know why I have this. Maybe it's just like one day something really bad would happen to me in a car, and my mind is trying to get me to not drive. I stress out. I in moments can't think clear enough. Like I'm good in situations, but I to be honest, my biggest fear and anxiety is the gas pedal and the brake. Like I have a really hard time in that moment, telling which one's which, and it stresses me out. Like I've never driven through a garage door or like, hit anybody or done anything like that. But I feel like I will, because there's times in my driveway where I go to back out and I go forward a little bit. And I'm afraid that in a situation where I have to make a quick judgment move, I'm not going to make the right one. I don't like that. I used to put on mascara driving in high school, only at red lights though. My mom did poorly on it on her test. The instructor told her not to park on busy streets. She moved back to NYC months later. Oops. Okay. It's like the longest Rubik's Cube completion ever, because I'm so distracted. Okay. This can go on my business desk. Oh, we're getting there, people. So this is all the puzzle stuff here. Edge. Edge. Okay, let's move this way. Okay. Dan, where have you been? We need to play Friday the 13th. I know. Okay, okay. I needed space on my computer a while ago because our internet was so bad. I like couldn't hear. Let me just fix this. We couldn't even watch Netflix. Like it just it buffers for 10 minutes for us to watch like a couple of minutes. It's stupid. So we just like did a huge clean of the computer and just like took everything off and just tried to do everything that we could so that we could have, I don't know. I don't know how technology works. Okay, bye, Sun TV Major. Thanks for coming in. Got calls coming in, so I gotta go. Love you. So yeah, I deleted Friday the 13th off my computer for now. And then I went to go put it back on the other day, and it was like, one day, 19 hours left in the upload. And I was like, nope, I don't got time for that. So I stopped the download. Oh my gosh, my camera's just like sitting. Okay, let's move you, camera, 'cause this is my bad side though. Okay. Let's do a little bit of cleaning. I gotta clean the wheels on this thing too still. This chair. Yeah, I really do want to play Friday the 13th though. Like, I've been watching a couple of streams and it just I do want to play. I stopped streaming Friday because people I don't know, I know it you are good with stopping your music and stuff, but it was hard to control other people from not just saying bad stuff that I don't want said on my channel. So I don't know. I'll have to set it up with like a specific group of people where everyone knows that I'm streaming and we can't play music or say really gross things. But I want to. Like, I want to play with my Jason mask. This puzzle. Do I just give up for now? Like, this is a lot for us to go back on. Like, it took so long for me to make this border on this puzzle. I don't know. What is this? I don't know. Work stuff, work stuff. Jack, I like just stood up. Were you behind me this whole time? How did you get there so fast? Okay, digital microscope. I gotta find a better spot for you or something. I'm so excited now that mushrooms are starting to come out, like just regular mushrooms. And we're gonna totally have a mushroom stream where I'm gonna just collect random wild mushrooms from outside. I'm at work right now doing mindless tasks. Was happy to see you pop up. Yeah, I'm kind of doing. I have invoicing and some stuff to work on today, but the office was just so messy, and I was like, okay, I know I have other stuff to work on. Yes, a foraging stream. So yeah, I know I have other stuff to work on, but everything was just so dirty, and I was like, okay, I need to clean. Oh well, might as well do a chill and chat stream. Yes, I I was at the lake the other day, or a couple weeks ago, and I just found so much cool mushrooms and moss, and I wanted to take it all home with me, but I didn't have a container, and I figured it's all that kind of stuff's around everywhere. So okay, what is next? What are you? Very dusty box. Okay, let's see what's in it. Probably nothing. Oh, this is my microscope box. It's perfect. I literally just said I needed to find a better place for my microscope. Do you know which mushrooms are safe to eat, or you just collect ones that look cool? There is a really, really good mushroom book at the library in our town. And it goes through, it has like what's that? Like a chart. Oops, I didn't realize I put this right in front. It has a chart in it that you go through, and it's like, oh, is it spongy? Is it chalky? Is it this? And you go through and you see which ones are safe. For the stream, it's just going to be any mushroom. Like when we do the microscope and look into them. I'm just gonna choose anything. I'll wear gloves, but other than that, they won't be ones that are just safe to eat for the stream. But yes, when I go actually foraging for mushrooms to eat, I take that book with me in the forest, and I make sure that any of them I take home are safe. There was one time that we went over the border into Alaska, obviously before COVID, and we went foraging for berries and mushrooms. And when we came back over the border, the guard was like, "Oh, so what were you doing, over in Alaska today?" And I was like, "Oh, we were foraging for mushrooms and berries." And she was like, "Oh, like, I forget how she phrased it. Like, oh, real foraging?" And I was like, "What's fake foraging?" Like, I didn't ask her, but I was just like, yeah, I just said yes. But I was like, "What is fake foraging?" Like, I went to the grocery store and bought some mushrooms, and I call that foraging. I don't know. I thought that was such an interesting question. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, everybody. I'm just so not on my game today. Ugh. Okay. Okay, we'll do this for a little bit longer. See if anybody else comes in, wants to unload anything off their chest. Oh, you meowed right when I said that. Do you have something to unload off your chest, Jack? Okay, you tell them. No. You feel better now, Jack? Fake foraging, just people on a hike who pick a couple things to post in an Instagram photo. Ooh, that makes sense. But like, this doesn't really happen here. I don't know. Actually, there's some people, there's some tourists that come that are my favorite tourist photos is that like, yes, we're on the Alaskan border, but like we're still in Canada. We're Stewart. Like we're not Alaska. Like, and people will come and they'll take photos in our town in the Canadian side, and they're just like Alaska, hashtag Alaska, and like literally there'll be a sign behind them that says British Columbia. Oh, my thing is buffering on my end. There'll be like a sign right behind them that says British Columbia, like BC, Canada, and they don't say anything about Canada. It's hashtag Alaska, like went to Alaska, which yeah, maybe they crossed over the border later that day and went to Alaska, but the photo has nothing to do with Alaska. That's Canada. Like it makes sense for people who go up to like the Salmon Glacier where we live. Like you have to go drive into the US and then you drive up the mountain to get to the glacier, but technically up that mountain you actually cross over the Canadian border again. And the top of the mountain and the glacier, everything is in Canada. So it is in Canada, but you have to go into the US to get there. So there's no customs or anything up the mountain. Obviously, like no one can go anywhere unless they want to hike for like weeks down to get into Canada. But if you go up there and you take a picture of the Salmon Glacier and hashtag it Alaska, like whatever, like you just I guess don't know or whatever. But to take a photo in Canada and hashtag it Alaska, that's that's where I have a problem with things. It drives me insane. It's just when they actually have the thing in the background that says that they're in Canada and they do that, I'm like, who are you fooling? Like, if you don't have that, yeah, I know because I live here, and your Instagram followers aren't going to know that. But for the people that like actually can see it in the photo that you're not in Alaska, like I don't know. Tourists. Did I tell you guys about the tourist the other day or a couple weeks ago that got out of vehicle to like cross the road 20 feet away from her camper van and go and take a picture of a grizzly bear cub. Like this is the things that we have to see. Like it's it's so dumb. I don't understand. Ugh, people. I don't understand anybody in this world. Okay. Well, I think how long have we been going? 50 minutes. Okay, we'll do 10 more minutes, just chilling. If you guys want to talk about anything or what you want to see streamed. I know last time someone asked for a chill and chat stream. I think that was Justin. So we're doing that now, but um, we can do any stream that you guys want. I would like to do a Friday, not Friday, a Final Fantasy 10 stream again, just because I want to play it. But that I might do that today. But no one ever like suggests that. No one wants to see the Friday the Third. Dang it. Um, Final Fantasy 10 stream, but I want to play it, so we'll probably do that today. But what other streams do you guys want to see? It doesn't have to be one that we've already done. I know Linda and I talked a while ago about doing like a talk show once a week. We just talk about random things and have subjects and new TV shows and all this other stuff. But maybe that'll be a winter thing this year. I might be the only one here, so I don't know what to suggest. Yeah, there's 2 viewers on my end here, but you don't have to suggest anything. People, if anyone watches this later, I don't know why you would, but if you do, you can suggest it in the comments. Perhaps you can pull the Discord too. Yeah, I definitely need to get back on Discord a little bit more. This is by Volcano Vape. Oh, you can't even see it. It's just really dirty. I'm gonna use it in like a year because I'm a dummy who needs to be using this and not smoking. So I brought it out to clean the other day. So I can use it again. I really wanted to like, in the past take this to parties and use it with my friends, but now with COVID, obviously you can't be sharing a mouthpiece. So I don't know how expensive the mouthpieces are, but it would be cool to look into it and just have different mouthpieces and people can use their own. Yeah, they're pretty cool. So that's okay. This is the bag I have for it right now. I'm gonna have to change it because I haven't used it in a while. Even though it's obviously clean, not obviously, you might not know that this is clean. This is a clean bag, but I don't know. I'm just gonna change it all out and make it all nice and clean again. And then it just like goes on there, fills up with smoke, and then it has 10 minutes before it like goes bad. So it's just a vapor. It's like, but you put actual flour into it. You don't put oils or anything. You can, there's attachments for that, but I've seen Doug Benson use them a bunch on his Periscope and etc. Who's Doug Benson? It's a cool name. Reminds me of the show Doug. Ooh, sorry, I could have muted that for you guys. I blow in your ears. Ugh, it said guys again. Huh. Okay, well, this is pretty much clean on the outside. He's a comedian. Oh. I don't really listen to comedians. I don't know anybody unless they're in a show. Okay, we're gonna finish this off here. I hope everybody, I just moved my computer screen to move the camera, and obviously camera is not on the computer screen. Has a great podcast. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. Who knows, maybe we'll play some Final Fantasy X later. Known for smoking too. I guess so, since if he's got this. Yeah, sorry. I didn't even drink water. I'm so thirsty. Okay. Stay hydrated. Practice self-care, and I love you guys. Maybe see you later, but definitely at some point. I'm not going anywhere, even if I take some time in between streams. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Exactly. Stay hydrated.